feud over property between former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister YS Jagan Reddy and his sister YS Sharmila has turned into a high-profile legal battle. Mr. Reddy had written to the National Company Law Tribunal seeking to nullify her illegal transfer of shares in Saraswati Power and Industries Private Limited to herself and their mother YS Vijayalakshmi. He also wrote to her accusing her of deceit and declaring that he has no intention of honoring a Memorandum of Understanding they had entered. After the contents of his letter became known, her written response to him has also gone public. While Mr. Reddy had said there was no more affection between the two, Sharmila has accused him of not distributing assets equally between the 4 grandchildren of YS Reddy as desired by him. My colleague Uma Sudhir is joining me. Uma, take us through the nitty-gritty of this case. What are the two sides demanding?
So relations between the former Chief Minister YS Jagan Reddy and his sister YS Sharmila have not been too good in the last few years, I must say. Ever since, in fact, she had branched out and decided to form her own political party. At that time, she said she is not launching a party in Andhra Pradesh but in Telangana. But subsequently, ahead of elections, her party merged with the Congress and she became the chief of the Congress party in Andhra Pradesh. And in fact, has been attacking publicly her brother as well as his party and also his cousin Avinash, who should take on in an election in the Kadapa Lok Sabha, and subsequently she lost that election as well. But yes, this is about property sharing between the siblings, and what Jagan Reddy has said is that other than the ancestral property which he says has already been given to her, and he also mentions that 200 crore rupees has been given to Sharmila by him and also through their mother, and that subsequently he had also developed his own businesses, and it is only out of his love and affection that he had signed an MOU in August of 2019 saying that he will be transferring some more properties to her. That was an intent that he had done only out of love and affection, and he says in the last some time she has been making statements, false and untrue statements, and had brought him disrepute, and that there was no love now between the siblings, and therefore he did not intend to go forth with the MOU that he had signed with her. The specific case is that Jagan Reddy has written, or rather petitioned, the NCLT, which is the National Company Law Tribunal, saying that a board meeting that happened of Saraswati Power and Industries in July of 2024, that was illegal, void, and also something that should be now reverted, and that the shares that were transferred by Sharmila to herself and to her mother Vijayamma should be brought back to Bharati, which is the wife of Jagan, and also to Jagan himself. And that's the reason why he has gone to NCLT, and NCLT is expected to hear that out on the 8th of November. The next hearing has been scheduled for that date. But what Sharmila has said in her reply that is dated 12th of September is that their father, Dr. YSR, had in fact intended that whatever the properties that he held or were acquired or ancestral should be equitably distributed between the siblings, and that the 4 grandchildren are supposed to get equitable share of that. And she also says that she's appalled that he had in fact gone away from the path of the noble path that their father had taken.
Absolutely.
So in a sense, both of them are invoking their father and both saying that the other has not stuck to what the father had meant them to do, and therefore this has become now a public and very ugly spat and now a legal battle.
Certainly. Thank you so much, Uma Sudhir, for joining us and sharing those details.